Hello, let's make connections. What do you have? What do we have today, I should say? What do you have as well? What do we have? Nebula. Dram and ounce. These could both be, an amount of liquid. I mean, you could have a dram of whiskey or an ounce, maybe fiber, like a small amount. That wouldn't be liquid, but it would be, if you could say, with every fiber of my being, with every ounce of my being, you could say, every dram, I guess. I don't know. Don't really see a fourth one of those, unfortunately. Pound feels much bigger as a unit than these others. Okay, that's too bad. Stone and pound, which weirdly I was thinking of as surnames when I sort of saw them together, but also you could literally stone something or pound it or blast it, maybe? Bash maybe is better. Well, with that, you could have a blast or a blowout or a bash. Okay, so maybe that's that. Maybe it's not bash, pound, stone. A big blowout, a big blast, a big bash, a rave. These could be a party. You could describe a party as these things, I think. Okay. Is that my first four? I think it might be. Stone, marble. Boy, lots of overlapping things, and I'm not really finding many full categories. Makeup. Oh, your moral makeup, your moral fiber. Oh, your nature. Your nature, your makeup, your fiber, your character. There we go. Okay, now I have two categories. That's good. So, oh, maybe it is this pound and dram. Maybe these are stone. Okay, because stone is a unit of weight. You can measure a person's weight in stones or pounds. Drams is a unit of measurement. And so is an ounce. That must be it. Okay, that finally makes sense. So I've sort of sorted out some overlapping things here. So what are we left with then? Marble eyeliner, which I haven't really looked at either of those very much. Makeup. No, we used makeup. Do we use blowout? Yes, that was for the parties. Glasses we've not used. And nebula we've not used, which is the first thing I read in the grade, but then didn't have anywhere to go with it. So what are these? Marble, eyeliner, glasses, nebula. Is there a cat's eye nebula? I think there might be, because you can have a cat's eye marble, a certain pattern in a round marble, and you could do sort of cat's eye style eyeliner, and then you've got the sort of 50s era kind of. Are those 50s cat's eye glasses? I think so. Is that what I'm thinking of? And there's definitely a cat's eye style of eyeglasses for sure. Okay, so I think this is probably. I think that's all four probably. I'll go with this one because it might be the purple. It is. What cat's eye can be used to describe? There we go. Good. Okay, so what do I think is potentially blue? Someone took issue, I think, sort of understandably, with my sort of patting myself on the back for getting the purple first, even if it wasn't, for instance, even if it wasn't the one I found first. I'm not patting myself on the back for sort of finding it first. I'm just playing the additional game of trying to discern the colors. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to sort of deceive anyone in terms of what I found in what order, because you can see me doing it anyway. So okay, so let's see what. Also, to be totally honest, I often kind of forget the order I've even found them by the time I'm doing this. What did I find? Maybe pound, dram, stone, ounce. Do I think that's blue? I have no idea. It was British Imperial units of weight specifically. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. I didn't know that dram was an imperial unit. I always think of it as more sort of poetic and figurative, but of course, it's you know, in actual fact, a concrete measurement. Okay, so what now? I don't know. Maybe the blowout. Who knows? Nope. Quite the party. And then we've got your sort of what one's constitution. That's a good way of putting that. Okay. Well, there we have it. Let's check the bot. Average difficulty, fair enough. Got 3 points for purple and blue. And let's see. So half of people found the. What did I actually see first? British Imperial units of weight. Let's see. I think it might have been the party one, and then maybe one's constitution, and then I think Imperial units of weight, and then Cat's Eye. Might have been that order. So I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was something like that. And let's see what people tried here. So nearly a fifth of people tried. Oh, that's good. Eyeliner, makeup, glasses, character, face accessories. Right. Okay. So that kind of falls apart with character, unfortunately. These were good. I mean, yeah. Aesthetic items, eyeliner, makeup, glasses, nebula. Yeah, again, kind of falls apart on the fourth one there. It's interesting that 20% of people almost tried this, including character. That's really interesting to me. Like a disguise you're putting on a character? It's so interesting. A rout, a blowout, pound, bash, blast. Yeah, I did sort of consider that meaning briefly, but um, the problem is some of these are verbs and some are nouns, or at least blowout as a single word. It couldn't be used as a verb, whereas pound would have to be in this particular context. Smash, stone, pound, bash, blast. Yeah, I considered that as well. At least these three. Fiber, marble, nature, nebula, optical sites. I'm not even quite sure what's going on with that one. Anyway, there we have it. Those were the connections. Back tomorrow. Bye for now.